What's up, man? It's boy Yus, 1-4 for the Sandbox Network. This guy finished having a great episode with my man Unc Dove talking about men's mental health month, these females, all kind of shit. It's a great episode. Tap in, man.
Yes, sir. New episode, Steppin with Unc Podcast.
This joint drop the ASAP?
The 9th.
We here at the 9th. For audio and video, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, say no more, bro.
All right, we in there.
We out.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets and rose modes. Yellow diamonds look like PP. Bitches fly from DC on my private to Waikiki. 3P, niggas is my sons and that's on repeat. Sins of the father, so I call you little Michis. It's easy, how could you and me be? Ever seen his peers, can't compare, you just CC. Don't you know these clears in my ears, only VVs? Play musical chairs, Fred Astaire through these GTs. Too much wear and tear on your bitch, she couldn't please me.
Yeah.
White glove service with the brick, I am Luigi. Sold ecstasy and disappeared, I am Houdini. Look at them, him and him, still waiting on Yeezy. I hope you got your squeegees. Had your interviews, I just kiki. Life's peachy, ASAP with Riri. You rappers all beneath me, but love like the Bee Gees. International flights connect me to the Wi-Fi. The only way you reach me, Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets and rose modes. Penny Alavaca, Panama fishing village visiting with Papa, with choppers. All of you in pasta, simply just Ferrari window shoppers. The one that I just sorted looked like it was built by NASA. Over $500,000 we call for Kasha. Reaching for Akasha, never leaving home without my peace like I'm Mahatma. From the tribe of Judah, I'm Mufasa. Never turn the other cheek, you'll die at the Oscars. Persona non grata, mi casa su casa. Drugs killed my teen spirit, welcome to Nirvana. You was Fuji Lala, how was Alibaba? Dressed in House of Gucci, made from selling Lady Gaga. Hakuna Matata, island wearing tie-dye. Umbrella in my rolls, match the one that's in this Mata. Listen, you are not I, cross T's, dot I's. I done disappeared and reappeared without a voila. Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow.
Yeah, man. Miles got busy, man.
You had to see.
And when you hear him flowing, his flow just was on another level. Sorry, Push. Yeah, definitely. What up? It's your boy Unc Dove, Steppin with Unc Podcast. We here. You know what I'm saying? You know I got a guest tonight. All right, we're gonna do our thing on the pod tip for sure. Happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Okay, definitely I'm big on that. Very big on that. Especially these days, these last couple years. You know what I'm saying? Especially being young black. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. Yes, young and black for sure. I still call myself young too. But I'm gonna let my guy introduce himself before we get started. Friend of the show, of course. Big Steppa Podcast, Steppin with Unc Podcast. You name it. Friend of the show. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's Yus, 1-4 for the Sandbox Podcast. Real simple, man. I'm just Yus. That's all it is.
Definitely. Figured I had already hit you up to record, and then I was thinking like, damn, mental health. Mm-hmm. Be a good person to get one of those episodes off with for sure. Because I know you really gonna probably talk. So yeah, that's where I came up with that at. Mm-hmm. Got the little join together for the gram, the little promo join. Mm-hmm. Chat GBT. GPT.
When you was
Yo,
sending me
them photos was
them jokes
crazy.
had me crying,
I'm
bro.
like, who is these niggas?
Cause it's you, but it ain't you. Like,
Yeah, like the boy cheesing like me and everything, but I don't know who this nigga is. So it caught me off guard because I'm thinking like I sent them the 2 photos. They're gonna have me on there. I said, no, we can't work with this. I said, yo, chat, listen, just take the photos off. We just do something else.
just create some shit real quick, man.
My God, but it's been working to help me out a little bit. As far as just helping with rewording stuff, because we doing it on Run the Muscle. Sometimes you need a little assistance. I'm on my dolo, and my brain be working, but sometimes it don't.
Yeah.
So
no, that chat GPT cool, bro. It just when it comes to them images of the actual fucking person, like I
learned my lesson.
They
bro.
don't get it right.
And it's crazy because my cousin did it one time. I was recording a couple weeks ago, and he took a picture of me and my guest, and I didn't really think too much of why we didn't look like who we are.
Yeah.
And now I know, like, oh, they just be butchering niggas.
Yeah.
Had my man out there looking like Wesley Snipes. It was crazy. I was like, yo, this is out of pocket, dog.
Yeah, my man looking like Blade.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm like, yo, never again, cuz don't send me this. But men's mental health awareness month. To be honest, bro, this is only the second year I'm aware of this. I found out about this last year. I don't know where it was at all these years, but last year was the first year.
Bro. I'm in the same boat. I really didn't know we had a month. I really ain't know until a couple years ago.
It's a good month too, cause it's Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the fathers. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know they go through their shit. But yeah, it was like one of them things where last year I found out about it and I'm like, really? And I really wanted to do more than one episode last year, but we didn't get to do it. But this is just something like I've been big on my own mental health, the last few years, going through things which, physically, mentally, emotionally. But when you go through health things, like that kind of open up everything because avenues that you never even thought of. Like I say all the time, I always thought I was the strongest man in the world. Yeah. Not intentionally, but, that's just how I had to be. But you go through certain stuff, then you get, brought down to the real world.
No, I commend you, bro, because you put belt the ass on that. So
I appreciate it.
You came out swinging on that, John. You made it through the other side. So
yeah, and I know a lot of people see me like posting and being out sometimes, stuff like that. I still go through things, I'm just not one of those guys that's gonna come on the internet and be like, man, I've been in pain. Like some things is like if we talk, then you'll find out. If not, then you just don't. But it's the same thing like all men do. We just got to keep pushing. So yeah. But a thing I used to do every Monday for a minute, I was doing something like asking everybody, I was doing my story like, where's your mental health in between 1 to 10? So maybe we can start and try that.
It's jumping. So of course my mom just passed away a couple weeks ago.
Rest in peace.
So rest in peace, Mom Dukes. So it be spurts. Like sometimes I'm having a great day, sometimes I'm not having a so bad day. Sometimes I'm having a great day and it can end up bad. Sometimes it end up bad. I mean, it start out bad, then end up being good. So I'm all over the place. I ain't gonna lie, but the way I look at it, a lot of people not gonna understand, but I'm cool with the situation because I am a believer that paradise is on the other side for all of us. If we did what we supposed to do while we here on Earth, right. And I truly believe that my mom is in paradise. So that's how I'm looking at it.
Take that.
So, like, of course, I'm I miss her. That's Mom Dukes. Yeah. That's my dog. So, but I mean, we all gotta go, and I'm content with that. So
you're the youngest, right?
Yeah, I'm the baby on my mom and my dad's side.
Yeah. So baby,
yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
Get all the benefits, yeah.
For sure. I've seen it. I've been the oldest, but like my sister, she kind of, got spoiled. Yeah. Not kind of, but yeah, But yeah, the youngest always does. So I mean, the relationship between the youngest and the parent is usually different because a lot of times they get most nurturing and stuff like that. Because at that point, your mom's older. She had a couple kids already, kind of established. So she could put more time into, nurturing the youngest. So it makes sense to me. But definitely, bro, I never, my parents still have my parents, so I haven't experienced it yet. But, you know, anybody who loses a parent, especially like at a young age in our 30s and stuff like that, I definitely commend them because it's hard out here, you know, enough with one. You know what I'm saying? So without one, I can't even imagine. So I commend you for even being here today.
Yeah, for sure.
And just pushing, bro, going to work. Because I heard you was working through it and everything.
Yeah, because I'm a type nigga, bro. I can't sit around too long. Because if I sit around, I get in my brain. Like, so I got to be active. I got to be moving. I got to be doing something. Like,
I learned that full well, bro.
Like, but even not even mental health, that's just me, period, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I hate sitting there. Like, even though I'm a homebody, if I'm in the house, I got to be doing something in the house.
Yeah.
Like, I just got to be active. Like, sitting around too much, like, it's not me. But like I said, if I'm in the house and just like, dealing with that situation, I don't know how.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, like death and sitting in the crib looking at four walls don't go hand in hand.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I know. Like, you know, my grandma passed. Like, I couldn't definitely not be in here just moping around, bro, because I'm losing my mind. Or just when anybody passed, like, because death is like, you know, something that we don't like to think about, but unfortunately, it's something that happens all the time. Right. But yeah, just being in the crib during those times, I understand, bro. Definitely, I'm glad that you was out and about, still trying to, you know, go to work and get your mind off of it and stuff like that.
And then like my mom being what she is, bro. My mom, she one of them people. She don't want nobody worrying about her. She want everybody to live their life the best they can. So I like me knowing that she wouldn't even want me to be doing in that situation, just to be sitting around moping and crying and all that. So that played a part in it too. So,
but definitely, you know, nothing, you know, definitely get your grieve on though. Yeah, for sure. I want people to know, like, we ain't saying don't grieve, because, you don't want to not grieve and then it hit you like at a crazy point in life. Like, yeah, bro. Like I experienced something like that.
Yeah,
one of my
I mean, then everybody grieve different, bro. Yeah, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I definitely had them days when I was boohooing the whole day. But I mean, whatever you gotta do to get through, that's what you gotta do.
Definitely whatever's best for you, man. Yeah. But just don't try to. You know, I encourage people to get it out if they can. You know what I'm saying? And especially as men, you know, we try to be hard and, you know, all that stuff. But man, listen, as I get older, the older I get, the more I understand that, you know, sometimes you gotta release your emotions as a man, because we have so many bottled up things. As we go to work, you know what I'm saying? We gotta deal with. People might talk to us the way we don't like, you know what I'm saying? Women, friends, people just get on your nerves. People, especially if you're a person who everybody clings to, and, you know, gotta be, you know, that guy for a lot of people. It's just like, bro, that should bottle up, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to sit down. Not even, it don't mean you gotta cry, but, you know, just talk it out loud, talk to God, you know what I'm saying? Just let it out. Therapy, you know what I'm saying? Because if you let it, you know, go too long, the result is usually different and it's not a good outcome. So that's something you learn as you go. Because, you know, like early 20s, I wasn't thinking about that, man. It's like the only time you cry is when babies are born, somebody died, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like, it's so many things happening out here. You got to think about so many different things. You got to really, you know, watch out for different people, different spirits, all types of stuff, bro. So I just try to keep an open mind. And when I have to, I really reflect on things. You know, we based off of logic as men, but sometimes we have to allow a slight bit of emotion to get into certain situations. Not when it comes to being a man or women or anything like that, because some things is like, nah, like we ain't. Yeah,
but at the end of the day, bro, like even though we are men, we still humans at the end of the day too. And we still. Like, we got emotions, too, just like everybody else.
We subject to any of that,
Like, me personally, bro, I'm not scared to show my emotions. I'm not scared to show who I am. I'm an open book. Whatever you want to know about me, like I told you when I came here, bro, whatever you want to talk about, we can talk about. Like, I'm not afraid of nothing. I ain't got no skeletons and none of that shit. Like, I am who I am. Like,
I respect that.
You can judge me all you want, but
judgment is a thing.
I know who I am at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So...
No, seriously, man. I commend that. Like you said, you are who you are. Like, it's good to know who you are. That's most importantly, man. Because if you don't, man, you're going to be in a world of trouble. When it comes to showing emotion, like I always tell people, like I'm probably one of the most emotionally aware people you may know or run into, because I really, it's not that I try hard or anything like that, but I'm really serious about, you know, being intact with those things. You know what I'm saying? Now, I might not outwardly show you that I'm being emotional about a situation, but it's just the awareness, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when it comes to women, because I have a lot of women friends and stuff like that, bro. So, of course, you know, we men, so we, you know, a certain way we deliver things to them. And I used to be kind of hard, like to the point where, you know, I was kind of stern and kind of you know, like,
Yeah.
damn, why you gotta be so, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
as time passed, I kind of softened up, and you know, I use my awareness to try to help with situations. Like, I'm not a dictator or anything like that. So when my friends tell me stories about them and men and stuff like that, I don't tell them what to do. I will eventually give you my opinion of, you know, how I see this situation, but I'm not a dictator, so I'm not really into that. But being emotionally aware, even helping with my own situations, because, you know, a lot of times, especially growing up, you ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, you show some type of affection or emotion, and it's like, oh, he a punk, he this and that, you know what I'm saying? But eventually in life, I think at this stage in our lives, at least, we should either be past that or get in there.
Yeah.
We 30-something years old, bro. I ain't walking around caring about somebody talking about, oh, you know, he showed a picture of his girl. He loved his girl. Like, come on, man. That's a part of it. Like, come on now.
But, bro, if you ask me, I think it's real strength in showing your emotions.
Yeah.
But I think it's even better strength when you know how to control your emotions.
Control is important.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the key right there.
You know what I'm
Cause,
saying? Like,
yeah, especially these YNs, they don't know how to control them. That's the big problem in the city or in general. But control is very important. I'm glad you said that, bro. Controlling your emotions to women is probably more attractive than anything.
yeah.
And I respect, and, you know, I'm attracted to a woman that can control her emotions too.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of, not no disrespect, but sometimes it's hard to come by.
No, it's very...
Yeah.
It's rare, bro. I ain't gonna say it like it ain't. It's rare.
Yeah. A lot of times, you know, people react before, you know, I was telling you a situation earlier, like, people just react so fast about things without just asking the person what's really going on or having a conversation. The reaction thing is just a bad tool. You know what I'm saying? Bad thing to live by, just reacting all fast. But that's where men come in. That's where we're supposed to come in, because we're the voice of reason and logical people. So it's like a mixture now. You know what I'm saying? So I believe in having a mixture, a balance of emotion and logic. And with those two things together, you can be, you know, very, you can win in life. Yeah, when it comes to, because you're going to be able to get out of situations. I know women want solutions. That balance helps you with making solutions for problems. So, you know, women always say, you know, I want a man that can solve something. Well, allow him to use his logic and then pour a little of his emotion.
Yeah, and be there to help me get to the fucking end game.
Yeah. That's important too.
Even though I am the leader, bro, like, what's the lead without people help lead? You know what I'm saying? There's no chief without Indians. Like,
exactly.
It's all hand in hand.
Yeah. What happened to the Chiefs on the Senators, though?
Who?
What happened to the Chiefs on the Senators, though, man? I'm still stuck with it.
I don't know, bro, but I really thought that they was gonna come in and save the day. Like,
yeah, I'm still.
They was only
still
there.
mad about it.
Yo, if you peep, they played a huge piece.
Yeah, because
they gave you who he was at the very beginning. He said, "Yo, if somebody else, let us know, because it's like, he got some shit with him." And then he even told boy like, "Yo, I think he prayed or said he spoke to God, some shit like that. I can't remember, but he definitely gave them niggas a warning."
Yeah, then he showed up the rest of them. I said, "Damn,
and
got us."
And even when you peep, bull main man walked out, he was fucked up, and it wasn't because of the sun either. Like, of course he was the sun, he a vampire, but you peep, he had a black eye, bruises everywhere. They was putting belt on that boy, so like they definitely knew it. They knew what he was coming with. He got.
Nah, but for real, bro, definitely no chief without Indians, man. Every leader needs, you know, his soldiers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it goes so on and so forth, man. That's been going on from day one. You know what I'm saying? God had servants. You know what I'm saying? People, disciples for Jesus. You know what I'm saying? We can go farther. You know what I'm saying? But with the mental health aspect for men, it's getting better. More men are going to therapy, I believe. More men are talking things out. Yeah. Men, I can't speak for like kids and immature people. I'm talking about real men are talking things out instead of always going to fisticuff, shooting, going to therapy. And you can see it, like I can see it in people that I know personally. Like I know some guys that went to therapy, and I can see the change. You know what I'm saying? And that's not something that, you know, we grow up hearing about, you know, therapy. That's not, you know, that's an afterthought. But now that people are doing it, if somebody else sees you go to therapy and see how it helped you, then they might consider it. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I know I'm on BS. I should be looking a little harder for a therapist, but I haven't been. But I'm
Is
going.
you think it's something slowing you down from it, or is it like?
Nah, I did therapy before.
Right.
Not for like a long period of time, but it's like I just be having these up and downs. Like 1 minute I'm like, yeah, I need therapy. The next minute I'm like, I'm good. So it's like one of those battles, and then just kind of being a little lazy with it because I be battling with other stuff. So I'm gonna get one. Because I do want one to have, even if it's not every week. Just somebody, one to have on file where, if I need them, I can go to them and, set up a session and stuff like that.
I've been in and out of therapy for years, like maybe 6 years now, on and off.
Word.
And I think it was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life, bro. No bullshit.
Yeah, it help you grow in some areas because they really hold you accountable. They don't know you. You know what I'm saying? The first time I had therapy was due to a breakup, which was weird. But what happened was it just was one of those things like, you get kicked out of a crib type situation. Yeah. So I had a program on my job I went through and I did a few sessions. Kind of helped me get out my funk.
Okay.
Yeah, that beginning of funk be like, and it was mainly like anger. It wasn't like, I think pain, anger though. Like, sometimes you mix those two, it's not good. You kind of become dangerous to yourself, not even to the other person. Yeah. Because I don't know what I might go out, I might be short-tempered now because I'm hurt. So now, nigga look at me funny, now I'm like snapping or something like that. And I didn't want to go through nothing like that. So I took heed of that and I took some classes and then I did something else a few years ago, a couple sessions too. So what I did in those small amount of sessions, that helped, talk to your, God, what I'm saying, whoever you believe in, talk out loud. Yeah. We all, I'm a firm believer in prayer also, but talk. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I learn to, express my feelings to God without, being like afraid. You know what I'm saying? Because you be like, oh, you ain't gonna talk back type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But no, like, bro, I learned to like just talk out loud. If you hear me, you'll get back with me in some way somehow. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I do that. As far as talking to people, like just friends and stuff like that, I slowed down a lot. I don't want to be that person that puts, my stuff on people like that, be a burden to nobody. So I did slow down a lot. I even slowed down on the intake also. Yeah. The intake will get you because now you got everybody else's problems weighing on you. So I learned that I had to slow down, bro. I was taking on so many other people's problems, bro.
Because the thing about it, bro, everybody got problems, bro.
Exactly.
Everybody got problems.
Yeah.
When you realize that, that's when you like, all right, I got figure this shit out another way. That's why I ended up going to therapy though. Yeah. Realizing everybody had fucking problems and I needed somebody professional to talk to because even though niggas are your friends, they care for you and love you, like they only gonna give you like what you probably want to hear. Like
that happens a lot of times.
They don't have like a full understanding how to break shit down. Like therapy, that shit breaks that shit down like to the fucking T. Like and I tell people all the time, bro, therapy is like pulling back an onion, layers and layers and layers, and you get to the bottom of that shit. But I remember, bro, being scared of the fucking therapist because I was like scared to be judged. But then at like the first 2 sessions, I'm like, all right, I can breathe a little bit. I can breathe a little bit, and then like it's crazy because my first therapist, her name was Janet. My mom named Janet.
Wow, that's crazy.
So like it made therapy that much easier and shit. But then it's like she an older lady too, so she kind of got that mother aspect to a lot of things too. So that made therapy even more better. But like once we got through it, bro, like I definitely felt good, but like with my situation, like with the shit I was going through at that time. So I definitely tell niggas all the time, though, like, yo, go to therapy, bro. Just try it. Like, what's like, especially you got insurance. You ain't losing no bread. Yeah. Only thing you probably losing is fucking time if you don't like it.
But listen, if you can get it for free, man, you definitely ain't got no excuse.
Bro, everybody, as long as you got insurance, bro, you can always get free therapy. There's websites for that shit. Just go on Google and say, or you can call your health provider. Yeah. And they'll tell you where to go.
They tried to get me one time, though.
Yeah.
I called Penn, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I was going through all my stuff. I told my dermatologist, I'm like, yo, like, I'm stressed, like depressed. Like, oh, we gonna reach you, we gonna refer you to such and such. The first number I heard, once I got on the line with him, I just hung up. I ain't say buy or nothing. I just
Yeah.
clicked.
Hey, yo.
I just heard $400. I don't know what it was for. I don't know if it was tax deductible. I don't know nothing. I just know I hung up. I was like, nah, I'm not fine for you, baby. I never went back, but I'm gonna try it again because I didn't even really understand what they were saying. So I think I should try it again. I just heard that number and I was like, But
Yeah, go on a therapy session if you're not sure. It is crazy.
I'm like, but then I do. That's why I was confused. Like, I'm like, damn, I go here. I just pay a little copay. I understand if I go to, I'll pay a copay to go to therapy.
Yeah.
But damn.
How much is the copay?
Like my regular copay?
Yeah. If you do a therapy session.
I don't know, man. It scared me though. It scared me.
That number must have been crazy.
Start talking about 400 then. I'm like, what? What's going on? And my mind wasn't all the way right, so it was kind of like, I'm doing this shit, man. I'm out.
Yeah. What you do like to help you get through shit though? Like what's like little shit you do? I know for me, like I play the game, bro. I play the game and I go outside. Like that's my therapy.
Well, what I used to do was drink. I stopped that.
Yeah.
I don't do that no more. Like as far as what I mean is, I'm not gonna say I'm stressed out and I'm gonna go drink. I don't do that no more.
Yeah.
That fuck your body up and your mind too.
Yeah.
For real. But
And that shit fucking around caused you to crash out.
yeah, bro. That's the one thing I'm scared of. Like I never crashed out over anything, and I want to keep it that way. So I just leave it alone.
Yeah.
But music is really important to me. So whenever I'm like going down real bad, music. Talk to my uncle. Uncle that I was doing a podcast with. I talk to him a lot of times. Like that's the like one man in my life that I can kind of like go to like on some just straight up. Well, he's not the only one, but he's like one of the ones where I can just be like, man, yada yada yada. He'll tell me I'm wrong about something, give it to me straight. You know what I'm saying? Music, that.
Definitely the music.
Let me see.
Definitely the music.
Hanging with my friends has been one of them.
Yeah.
Podding.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why, like, bro, people don't understand. Like, I guess some people don't understand me in that way. Like, you know, like, damn, this boy, like, he always want pod. It's my outlet.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is. Like, I don't care. Like, I want to pod every week. If I can pod every week, 2 days I would. But I pod every week. I want to stay consistent because I need it. It helps me. You know what I'm saying? Is to be able to do 2 pods straight. You know, like one last night, one tonight is lovely. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I get to do me. I get to be myself. This is who I am. You know what I'm saying? I always talk to people at work back in the day. So it's one of those things where, you know, that's what I have to do. And I talk to people out loud now. You know, I'm not getting paid like I want to yet. I will. But yeah, those things, I used to be a reader too. Kind of slowed down during the pandemic, like late pandemic. But I was big on reading. Like audiobooks is a good thing now too. So, you know, I encourage people like to try it out at least.
Okay.
The audiobooks is decent.
Yeah. I ain't never really liked audio books.
I'm gonna send you one. Hopefully you can like listen to that joint for free.
No, it's not. It's just like something about listening to a fucking person read.
Oh yeah, like, yeah, from their own voice too.
I don't know. I'd much rather just read the shit myself.
Like the one, like I read Ross' book, right?
Yeah.
Now he said he wasn't trying to do the narration in that joint. That would have been funny as hell though.
It probably would, because Ross is a fucking character.
You know she had me. God, my first audiobook ever was Jay Prince John.
Okay.
And this was like before he started acting a fool, but it was a Jay Prince John, like maybe like. I don't even think I was at my job now, so it was like a minute ago. Whenever that John dropped, I got it when it dropped.
Yeah.
I had it on Apple or whatever, and I listened to that audio. That was long as hell, bro. But that nigga life was like crazy.
Yeah.
So that might be a good one for you too. If I can find it in my library, I'll send that to you if you want to check it out.
Yeah.
But Jay Prince John was crazy.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I like a lot of niggas been acting like looking real goofy to me, bro. I can't even lie to you. Like, so I don't even know if I'm gonna be tapping to these niggas' lives. Like,
yeah, now those two people we just named, like Ross is my guy.
And Ross my guy, bro.
What
but
the
he
hell?
been on a lot of goofy shit. Like,
I need therapy too.
like that nigga right there, man. Like him dissing Drake and then want to be cool with Drake again. Like this, like your third beef and shit. Like
For nothing, none of the beefs ever was because Drake did something directly to Ross.
Never.
I can't remember a thing that he ever did to him. And they make great music together.
Great fucking
so
music,
every
bro.
time they go through what they go through, it make me mad because it's like, damn, we never gonna get this again. Like the last couple Jones they made a couple years back, like, come on, man.
Bro, the Lemon Pepper freestyle was all that.
Come on, Ross.
I can't even tell you why them niggas was beef. Like,
Ross, you about to be 50, dog.
Yeah, they go old, bro.
50 about to be 52. All y'all niggas
All
get
the
it
niggas
together.
about to be old. All niggas is old. Y'all keep dyeing y'all fucking hair black. Like, come on, bro. Embrace shit. Listen, my grades coming up a little bit. Like, I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
I'm embracing my shit.
I'm rocking out, bro. I ain't even going to play myself.
All that Ben Gay and y'all fucking berries and shit. Like, come on, bro. You look crazy.
I don't want you to see my hair. I'm just going to rock out with the hat. But, yeah. But, yeah, the audio books is kind of cool sometimes. But, yeah, the other joint was Rich Paul.
Okay.
And it wasn't, like, too long of a book either. Like, you finish it maybe in 2 days if you want.
Yeah.
So that was real good. Lucky me. But, yeah, bro, those are some of the things that I do to, you know, like kind of get my mind off of things or, you know, get back to, you know, to the best, closest to normal as possible. How about you?
Hey, like I said, I play the game. I'm a gamer, so that's just my shit, bro. Then fucking music, like you know me, bro. I listen to rap all fucking day long if I could, bro. I do everything I do gotta involve music. Like
That's how I feel.
wash clothes, I need music. Wash the dishes, I need music. Take a shower, I need music. Everything. Take a shit, I need music, bro. Like it's really crazy. Like it's
Turn on
really
2
wrong.
tracks.
Bro, it's something really wrong. Like so definitely the music. I got like 1-2 people I talk to. Me, I talk to about everything. Tay, I talk to and Money. I talk to them about everything.
It's good to have a couple go-tos.
Yeah. Cause I know I'm not saying other people would judge me, but I know for sure they not gonna judge me for anything I do.
Yeah.
And they gonna hold me accountable for everything I do. So them 3 people I talk to all the time in therapy, like I ain't been in therapy in maybe about 1.5 years, but cause you know my job situation and shit like that.
Yeah.
But now I'm back. I got the ball back rolling and certain shit. I'm thinking I'm gonna get back in. I definitely gonna need therapy at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So
At least you acknowledge it.
yeah. Go out, go touch some grass, bro.
Yeah.
Be with my siblings. So
Touching grass helps.
yeah.
Touching grass helps. Touching grass helps a lot, man.
Yeah.
I can never deny that. I just, you know, like the last time I said I was like down bad mentally, I talked to my mom. She prayed for me.
Mm-hmm.
Nice prayer session. We got on. We just talked and laughed. Like, you know, sometimes you know, with family members, you know what I'm saying. You just gotta, the older ones especially. It's good to have like down to earth conversations, even though y'all not the same age. Y'all got different views and stuff like that. Even with my uncles, my aunts, whatever. It's just good to have good, funny conversations. Get you out of your funk. Cause like the last time, bro, I don't really talk about it online or anything like that. A couple weeks ago, like I was down, like I wasn't feeling well, and I was like hard to move and stuff like that. And when I get in that mode, it's like hard for me to like navigate really.
Yeah.
So it be to the point where like, bro, I'd be like dead serious, like stuck sometimes, like physically and mentally. So when I get to that point, you know, my mom, it's like she can smell it. She's like, hey, you need to, you know, get up all, you try to get out the bed and do this or that. Yeah. So last time, I mean, I don't like calling out of work and stuff like that. I don't like taking off of work to be home and sit and look at the walls because I can't do nothing. Yeah. It's one thing to take off of work and be able to do something. Yeah. I'm at the crib just
and then every time you do that shit, you be like, dang, I should have took my dumb ass to work.
Yeah, like, or honestly, like I had one day, bro, like it was 1 week I had to take off, like all week basically. And I went in on Thursday. Yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I didn't work. I went in Thursday, and then I didn't go in Friday. Like, why did you go to work on Thursday? Yeah. So, you know, like trying to rush myself. Like, I can't do this. I don't want to be in the crib. Mm-hmm. I go to work. Everything that morning was going wrong. I had to catch a $30 Uber. My job is 10 minutes away. It was raining and pouring crazy outside. Yeah. I get to work. I'm in pain. I'm uncomfortable all day. It was just like, yo, everything was just crazy that day, bro. But I learned my lesson there. Like, listen, if you are not there, sit your ass down. Mm-hmm. Every time I do that, it'd be the worst experience of all time, bro. It'd be like the 8-hour shift be like 24 hours. Damn. Like, I couldn't sit down, bro. It was just bad. I'm like, I ain't doing this no more. Yeah. And then like, my dermatologist, like that's who really deal with me on with everything I be going through for the most part, be my dermatologist. So she's cool. Then she made me mad, like, cause with the arm situation, I can't. My arm got bad again. I'm lifting it a little bit now, but it got bad again. So I'm like, damn. So the last time I went, she told me like, yeah, she can do the procedure and everything for me. I'm like, yo, I was off of work for a year. Like, why you ain't been?
You could have been to this,
you know, I'm out here stressing. I want to play ball. You know what I'm saying? I've been talking about hooping for the last 2 years. Like, just little stuff like that. I really want to question her and like be like a smart aleck or nothing like that. But it had me thinking like maybe it's something I missed. Maybe it looks better. So I guess she's like, all right, I can do it now. I don't know what it is, but I'm like, damn, bro. But yeah, like the last time I was like wasn't feeling well. I was real hard for me. I don't know what was going on. It just was like. Yeah. It's not like I was going to give up or nothing like that. It's just like, why this shit keep happening?
Why do I gotta go through this shit? Right?
And honestly, bro, I know why sometimes. It's like every time it's like God been calling me, you know what I'm saying? And to change my life in ways. And, you know, some stuff I do good at, some stuff I don't. I struggle, you know, with certain things. Like, it's hard, bro, to leave ladies alone. And it's hard, bro. Like, I'm not going to sit here and lie. Like, I don't profess to be no gigolo or nothing like that, but it's like, it's hard to like isolate yourself to a point where, you know, you just by yourself. Yeah. Like you go like 2 weeks strong. You like, yeah, man, please, you know. And then that 15th day, you like, yo, man.
You love women, bro. Like, I'm just saying, bro, I love women, bro. Like,
exactly. Like,
I love women, dog.
Yeah, as much as they get on my nerves, I love them.
And the other thing, bro, there's nothing like a woman's touch, bro. Like,
it's not. There's
nothing like it, bro. And especially somebody you're super comfortable with.
That's why I gotta stay away from them. Because I had a couple encounters while I was sick where, you know, somebody made me feel good. I'm like, no, it's not good. Because I know that it's just that that's kind of drawing me towards them. I don't really like this person like that. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, then, like, say I get well, 100% well, and it's like, what was going on here? Like, what was I doing? So I don't want to be that guy, so I kind of stay away from those type of situations the best I can. Because there's one girl, she looked out for her, bro, you know what I'm saying? Patched me up and all, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. It's like, no. And I refuse to, like, lead somebody on at this point in my life. I'm over stuff like that. Because I don't want nobody doing it to me.
Do you think you can find a situation where you fuck with somebody, like, but you like, not a situationship, well, I guess you can call it a situationship, like, you fuck with somebody heavy but without the title? You got somebody like that right now? Or? No. But could you deal with that situation?
I don't know how long. Like, for me, bro, it's a little different with me. Like, I ain't had many girlfriends. Yeah. So for me to if I run into a situation where we align with each other on the same page and we, you know, it's rocking out, then we probably gonna end up being official. You know what I'm saying? Because I've done the situationship a lot of times. Yeah. And it don't do me no good. So I personally feel like I need to, if it leads me that way, then I would lock in with somebody. But I don't. At the same time, I don't know because I don't know how that much because I ain't done it that much. So it's like I'm like in the middle. Like, I know women want you to, you know, start talking to them and fall in love with them and cut everybody off and just be all about them. It's not that simple. Especially if I've been out here dolo all these years. Yeah. Like, literally, bro. I had a girl for like 2.5 years from like end of 18 to the early 21. And ever since then, I've been single. And before that, I was single. So it was like my whole 20s was out of my whole 20s, from 20 to 30, I want to say 3 years I was with somebody. Okay. That's nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The other 7 years, I was running wild. And I ain't, you know, saying it like, you know, it was good or bad, but I was running wild. Right. And then before that, I was young, so I definitely was running around from 18 to 20. I was a maniac. Yeah. Now, I wasn't doing nothing like to harm myself or nobody else, but I was just living as a free man. Like, I don't really know how to be tied down. Yeah. I'm going to be honest on this joint. Like, I don't know.
I get it.
And when I was, like, for a while when I was, and I was tied down for them 2 years or whatever, for 75% of that time, I was doing great. But then too much time on my hands. Yeah, that's not me. That's not good for me. To this day. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm in a lucky situation because I'm not in a relationship with nobody, but I do have, and I hope this don't sound crazy, I do have a handful of chicks that I'm good with.
All right.
Like no matter the situation.
He more honest than me, y'all.
No, listen, cause it's not like I'm like on some player shit. I'm not playing nobody. I'm not doing nothing behind like begging nothing. But these group of women, we all have an understanding of each other. Like them, they don't know each other. Like, but my individual situation with these chicks is cool. Like no matter what, I'm always gonna be good. Like
I can say that I had one of those then.
Okay.
However, just like
they not pressing those situations. They not pressing a relationship. And if I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, they understand.
Well, that's good.
No, I'm lying because this one chick. She even asked me later, what we gonna do? I'm just like, bro,
give me some time.
Not even that. Like,
I gave you time.
I knew this chick since kindergarten.
Oh man.
And me and her been tight this entire time. Like,
that's a long time. Bro.
Like been fucking around each other. We've been on and off like this whole time. Like, but I don't know. All of a sudden, like she want to take us somewhere, and I'm just like, why? Like,
why not? What? Why not?
Because I don't want to take it there with you. Like, I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with our situation.
You comfortable?
Why ruin it?
Okay.
What a title.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like what we got going on is cool. It's good. And if you feel like you want to get in a relationship, I'm never gonna be the one to block that. And you told me you felt the same way.
Okay.
So why even? I mean, like why even?
Why draw? Don't draw, baby girl.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
But the other chick, everybody, I don't know. I think I'm in a lucky situation.
Yeah, you are. You got a handful.
Come on, bro. Don't act like you ain't got a handful, bro.
All right. It's just as you get older, it's just harder to juggle them, man. I'll tell you that.
But the thing is, bro, I feel like I'm not even juggling nothing. It's just
if you put it that way, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Like everybody, I'm cool. I'm just cool with everybody.
But it's hard to get them. Like I don't say it like that, but it's hard to get into situations like that because maybe it's just the women I run into. They be like pressing. I mean, I'm talking about if you don't want this, and the nigga, you got to go, or we just can't do this, or
bro, you gotta be prepared to cut like chicks loose. Like me personally, bro, if you don't fit my situation, I can't.
I know that from afar that you are that way, which is great, bro. You better than me at it. You know what I'm saying? I just let shit linger on. And that's my fault. That's my problem. I'll let shit linger on like I'm like dealing with a chick. You know what I'm saying? This is a crazy John right here. We just being honest. And
go. Let's get into it, bro. Go ahead.
So, chick work at the post office. Cool. I meet her online. We hit it off. You know what I'm saying? When I say we hit it off, bro, we hit it off. We hit it off, bro. I don't know what was going on. But it was like this is like the time when I got better and I had my strength and everything. Yeah. I was feeling myself a little bit again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You should. So I got her, and then I run into another chick. She works at the same job but a different shift. So the one Joan got the kid and all that. Her schedule was wacky, like a crazy Joan, and the other chick don't. She got shit with her too, but she don't have no kids. She don't got that schedule. So I had to choose because I don't want to be messy. Yeah. I can't mess with both of them. So I chose the one that, didn't have the kid and the wacky schedule. Yeah. And in turn, to be honest, sitting here today, I don't know if that was the right decision, but I also I can spend if I want. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say or lie. I can spin, but I have a hard time with going backwards, bro. So when I say this, I'm sorry, I talk with my hands sometimes. So what I'm going to explain to everybody is if we start off and it's based off of physical, and then you try to like backtrack and now you want me to take you on dates and stuff like that. I'm not good at that.
Yeah, because we already done went somewhere else.
So if you say like, hey, we can't do that no more. We got to start fresh and start dating. We got to either do both or
because it's not there no more.
Because
whatever you try to do now is
like we can try to do it, but we still got to do the other thing too.
It ain't gonna be right.
Yeah, so it's like
because you already you skip steps.
So we're not gonna sit there and act like I'm coming over your crib and we watching a movie and I ain't gonna think about it because I am. Especially if it was a great situation, if it was a good experience, of course. Yeah. So internally, bro, I can't deal with this woman because I know that I'm not gonna like I can. It's not that I can't handle or control myself because I can, but I'd rather not even put myself in that situation to go over there and deal with her or even fake the funk with the dating and stuff like that because I don't know that that's really what I'm interested in with that person, and I'd rather just not do it than try to like force it and lead her on because then she might hate me. So I'd rather be at bay. We speak sometimes, you know, giggle a little bit, text like how you been. Keep it there. Now if something one day opens up, so be it. But yeah, I mean, that's just a little insight of my life or whatever. But yeah, bro, like they both was working at the same job, different shifts. Now the shifts intertwined because sometimes they were there at the same time, but they just started and got off at different times. But it's like, I don't want no parts of that, man. I can't handle nothing like that. And to this day, they don't know, from my understanding. So
I got some crazy shit to tell you after this.
Yeah. Like, it gets wild, bro. I be having stuff going on, bro, like, and I get out of it, and I be feeling good, like, damn, I escaped that, because I know what it can bring on both sides. Like, I don't want no drama, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, big on being drama free. Like if you even blink drama, if you even think drama, if you even smell like drama, I'm cool. That's the easiest way to get me out of your life. Yeah, baby daddy drama with your mama, your daddy, whoever. I don't want no parts. You got drama, leave me alone. Because I don't got no drama. I don't bring drama into nobody's life. So I feel like you shouldn't do it to me.
Yeah.
That's just how it gotta be.
I'm the same way, bro. I'm cool, calm, collected, bro. Like, bro, all my relationships, no, I'm lying, my first one. My last two relationships, bro, me and my exes, we never argued, bro.
Damn.
Never argued, never had no tussle. I'm definitely not putting my hands on nobody.
Right.
Like, cause I'm the type of like, either we gonna talk about this shit or we not. And if we don't talk about it, we gonna have to figure some other shit out. But me, I gotta have a conversation. I'm not arguing with you. Like, I'm not trying get you out of your character, have you jump out of your skin and all that. I'm just not with that, bro. Like, I'm just trying to be cool, calm, and like figure some shit out. All that other extra shit, that's not for me. Like, I'm not with that shit.
Like, somebody just said something crazy. See, man, somebody just came at me sideways, man. I was like, I ain't even do nothing. I'm recording. If you hear this tomorrow or the next day, or June 9th when you hear this, just know when you texted me at 8:20 p.m. on Thursday, June 5th, I was recording. So that's why, no, when you called me, it went to voicemail because I have it on podcast mode. And when it's on podcast mode, no one can get through.
You think she gonna understand?
Yeah. She's a little understanding.
That's them chicks you gotta keep around, bro. Yeah. Them chicks that don't understand. Bro, I just had to cut. I had to cut a chick off because
she's not from here.
Huh?
She's not from here.
Oh, you got one. Oh, all right, cool. But I had bagged this little chick at the Eagles game, whatever. Little young John. But at that time, I was unemployed.
Yeah.
I was always fucked up. And for some reason, she wanted to do all this date shit. I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to date.
Not now.
She like, it don't matter. We ain't got to spend no money. Beloved, it's not about spending no money. I'm just not trying to date you. I can't focus on no chick.
Yeah, if
I ain't got my shit together. Like,
nobody, I mean, yo, that's crazy. Go ahead.
And she, for some reason, she couldn't understand it. And I'm explaining, maybe because she was young, I don't know. But for some reason, she just wasn't getting it. She was eager to go out, do whatever, fuck. Like, I don't want to fuck you. Like, like, I'm chilling. Like, I'm cool. Like, but bro, me, like, if you know me, bro, if I ain't got no bread coming, like, my bread not right, I'm not eager to fuck nothing, bro. I'm not.
I feel you, 100%.
Like, I'm cool. Like, I don't understand niggas that live like homosexual ass niggas, bro. I don't understand how like you as a man, bro. If you can't provide for yourself, why the fuck are you trying to provide for others? Or why you like? Maybe I'm not as horny as other niggas. I don't know.
I'm glad you're not, bro. Man, we need less horny niggas.
But like being in the bitch face all the time and you ain't your life ain't at least halfway together. Like them type of niggas, I can't understand that shit. But this little chick, bro, like why are you bothering me? Then like you bothering me. Like I told you, like let me figure my situation out, and then I can get back with you. What you got, another bitch? You don't like me?
Oh, man, that's
like,
the
come
go-to.
on, yo, like you drawn, like chill.
Definitely drawn, baby girl. Come on.
Oh, that shit was crazy, right?
Damn, bro. The thing is, you said Eagles game. I'm thinking about that 2-man we pulled at Xfinity.
Yeah.
Shorty was righteous, and she still is. I be following
you
the
still
gram.
fucking?
No, man.
No?
No, man. You're not near. She's like the YNs, man. She is a Y. I mean, she's young too.
She was young, John?
Yeah, she was young. That's not even my twist.
They look like they was her. Yeah, that's the crazy part.
Yeah, she did, but I'll show you the gram, man. Man, we getting real personal in this joint. I don't care. But
I told you, I'm with whatever, bro. I told you, I'm cool. Like,
no, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I got her number that night, bro, I was
Yeah.
like, damn. And I went on her page. She graduated from LSU.
oh shit!
Like, I was like, what? She's like, yeah, I work in New York, yada yada yada. I'm like, okay.
She live out here?
Yeah, she from Philly.
Oh shit!
Yeah, crazy. I know. But no, I still be seeing her on the gram. This I was doing like I was on a little run at the time too. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was just sometimes go on these little runs, bro. It's an ego thing sometimes.
Bro, sometimes you gotta go on tour, bro.
Sometimes I go on these little runs. I might get a couple numbers in a row, and
bro, sometimes this shit be for practice. You gotta keep
sometimes
you
like
gotta keep the sword sharp, bro.
Cause like when I was down, like when I was like down bad, and I couldn't do much. I wasn't really interacting like that. But when I got that strike, that when I got that pep in my step,
yeah,
I had to figure it out. I had to make sure I was good because I was scared, man. I was like, man, you know what I'm saying?
And sometimes it should be easy. It's like
that's the problem.
You can't let it
that's
go.
That's the problem. That's another problem when it's too easy.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I don't even listen. We on a podcast. I don't be saying nothing out of the ordinary that nobody else said before. Like.
Yeah.
This should just be happening. Mm-hmm. Like that's why I try to explain to women too. Like when you get older as a man, you got to do less work. Like women come at you now. Like when you get older, like 30s, and like I'm learning, like bro, that should be falling in your lap, man. I'm not saying it's the bullshit or nothing like that because we all men, we all experience it. I would hope. If you haven't, then you know what I'm saying, just wait up. Yeah. But like seriously, bro, like life gets crazy, bro. Like especially if you are a thorough individual. Yeah. Like if you a nut dude or something like that, I can't speak for you. But me myself, I go to work. I don't bother nobody. I'm intentional about the things that I want to do in life. Mm-hmm. Even with women, like even if we may not end up being together or something like that, I'm always intentional. If I'm just trying.
Ain't it crazy how like being like intentional and being straightforward, how much easier that shit is than fucking leading with a lie, bro?
It changes everything. Because, of course, when you're a little younger, your approach is a little different. But when I got to the point where I knew, like, oh, if I just tell them, XYZ, I don't want to do XYZ, then you give them the chance to decide if they still want to put up with it or deal with it. Now, I'm not telling nobody up front, like, hey, listen, I want to be a player. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also letting you know I'm not sure that this could turn into a relationship. Mm-hmm. And once I tell you that, anything that happens after that is on you, because I told you. Yeah. Cause nobody can force me to do anything.
And if she respected,
I'm grown.
The ones that respected you, that's the ones you keep around.
Yeah. So I have friends. You know what I'm saying? I call everybody a friend. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows more than a friend. You gotta be that way though, because
but they are essentially, bro. Like
everybody's
they are friends. Like
you gotta be that way, man. And, it's done good for me for the most part. Then some bad because, like, I for example, bro, we got the flyer for the cookout. Cookout July 4th, everybody. Yeah. Cookout July 4th, Penn Treaty. Flyer is out.
Good food.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be better this year. I can already tell.
We're going to bring a mic out there, too, man. We're gonna talk some trash.
Somebody told me we should bring a mic and some chairs out there, like a couch or something like that.
Yeah, we gonna figure that part out. That's a good idea. So I'm on the grams just scrolling. Get a DM from this person. First of all, they butchered the way they said it. So basically, they were trying to say, "Oh, still no invite." Man,
to the cookout?
Yeah,
I hate that shit, bro.
We just talk. I sent it to Skull and we was going in on her. Like, yo, man.
My thing is, if you see it on my story, that means you invited.
Bro, I don't even want her there. I don't want Shorty there. She talking about something. Oh, still no invite. I said, yo, this joint just came out yesterday. Like, what you mean? I'm not thinking. First of all, I'm not thinking about you at all.
Yeah.
Last conversation me and you had, you said what you said, and that wasn't good enough for me. Yeah. Because you tripping. I got none of that for you. Yeah. Or nothing. It's like sometimes it's no in between, bro. It's either this is happening or there's nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm 32 years old. I don't care. It's either this is happening or there's nothing. And that's just how I gotta be.
If you gonna respect it, you gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, that's just what it is, bro.
You're not gonna come to me and tell me all this extra, I'm working on myself stuff. Like, cool. All right, cool. Like, what do you want me to say to that? Like, I get it. Trust me, I get it, because we all need work at times. Yeah. But you're not gonna sit here and tell me you need to work on yourself and this X, Y, Z. And like, I'm not in a space no more in life where I'm catering to those type of things. I did it, bro. I did it for a long time. But now it's like, listen, if you ain't rocking, we ain't rolling. Simple as that. Listen,
bars.
If you on that weird stuff, like when I say weird stuff, I mean like if I come to you and I'm trying to deal with you, and you know, instead of just saying no, you give me this runaround, then I'm just not dealing with you at all, because the runaround ain't working. It's either you dealing with me or you not. Not, you know, how you got to do this and that. You got to save the world. I don't want to hear about none of that, bro. It's either you rocking with me or not. And that's where I'm at. I'm in my selfish area. And that's just that. Like, I done been through enough in these last couple years. I done been through enough with women. We didn't even get to that part, bro. I done been through enough with these women. Yeah. I'm not perfect. But as I stated, I'm an honest man and I'm upfront and I'm intentional. But some of the stuff I deal with, I just feel like I shouldn't have to. And yes, that does affect my mental health. Yeah. I understand everybody think I'm this bachelor, and I am to an extent. Yeah. But I go through things with women too. Like, I just don't talk about it. Women have done things. Women, you know how many women have put me on the back burner, bro? Back burner. For like, and then you just see, like, oh, you know, they'll tell you, like, you know, they're not sure about the situation and they're not ready for this and that or this and that. And I don't be asking no one from the relationship, so I don't be getting it sometimes. But, and then, you know, you turn around weeks to a month later and you just see them messing with a bozo.
But you know what, though, bro? I'm cool with that. Because now I ain't got to do with you no more. If you think you're going to put me in the back burner and that's what you want to put, all right, I'm cool with that. Just don't spin the blizz. Yeah.
I don't spin the blizz. Those spins, I don't do those spins. Like, if you turn me down and because you wanted to go deal with Jeffrey from up the block, nah, I can't mess with you. The best I can do for you is give you one good knockdown and never talk to you again. That's the best I can do for you.
I don't know. I'm just if you gonna put me in the back burner, all right, cool. I'll let you.
And I've been turned down for stuff that I didn't even understand, bro. Like, oh, you such a good, nice guy. If I'm such a good guy, then
all right. So, are you talking about like chicks you already had some kind of dealings with, or like new chicks?
New chicks.
Okay.
Like women that I dealt with before, 9 times out of 10, I dealt with you in the past and we didn't pan out the relationship or anything like that. I mean, we might.
You're not with spinning the block?
I do, but when I do, it's not to really, I ain't saying I'm spinning the cuff. Yeah. That's hard for me to say because my success rate is low. Not even my success rate because it just don't be happening that way.
I never spin the block before.
At all.
No.
Not what you mean, like, so if you and the chick start talking and maybe y'all fell off, y'all stopped talking, you never talk to her again?
No, I'm talking about as far as like somebody I've been like a real relationship.
Oh no, like I would say like I told people like when me and my ex broke up, never. Like I would never deal with a woman that like did something like that to me again. Cause bro, she's never gonna be happy. Because the way I'm gonna act, it is what it is.
Now don't get me wrong, I am open to it. But if we gonna do this, if we gonna try to redo this, it gotta be right. Gotta be right.
If you hurt me, I'm not open to it. Let's be honest.
I've never been hurt before.
Oh, good.
Like honestly, God, my mom. That's good. I don't know what heartbreak feel like.
That's good, but it's not good. You know what I'm saying? That's
like I don't like
not gonna work.
People be distraught over relationships. I never.
No, distraught is a strong word.
I've been in 4 relationships, bro. I've never been heartbroken.
Yeah, the last one I was, but that's the only one I can really speak on.
All right, are we being open, right?
Yeah.
So, what that feel like?
What it feel like?
Like
bro?
to be like heartbroken?
I feel like a nut. Because it's just like my thing was like you make changes for people, you know what I'm saying, and then those changes don't be enough, and then it's like for me, for my situation, my actual situation is like you get told you're just such a great guy and all this good stuff, and then bro the I think for people that are considered to be good guys or whatever, the margin for error is very low. Because now it's like, all right, well, this good guy did the same thing that the bad guy did. I might as well go to the bad guy. Go back to him. And that's what happens a lot of times. And I'm not one of those people. I'm not really into the good and bad. I just think like, I'm a balanced out guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you are worthy of being treated a certain way, you will be treated that way. And that's as simple as it is. So, for me, it was just like, I did all this just to end up like this. I could have just stayed single.
Yeah.
I could have just left the first time we had beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just that's what all, for me personally, that's what it all boils down to. Like, I haven't gotten to a point where it's hard for me to fight for, certain situations because it's like, for what? That would be my whole thing. Like, for what? So that's where I struggle at now internally. And that's something I need to fix because, right, like even right now, I can't say that, even if I do run into the one, I can't say that I'm going to do the right thing. I don't know. I might mess it up because sometimes I feel like I'm settling. Sometimes it'd be a lot of things going through my head. Like, damn, I'm settling. Am I settling? There's all these women out here. I'm going to choose you. I'm going to choose this one. Damn. And I'm just being perfectly, like, I'm just being honest right now. Like, that's the shit that be going through my mind, bro. I'm scared to death to fall in love, even though I want to.
Really?
Scared to death.
Really?
I'm scared to death.
Why though?
I'm scared, bro, because all the stuff that come with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to change my thoughts. I don't want to be walking around all in love. Like, I'm scared to do that again.
Is that because of the heartbreak?
No. It was at first. Like, it's not really because, like I said, I want to, but I'm scared. So I do want to, but I'm scared. So I got to reiterate that. Because it's not that I'm saying, like, I don't ever want to do that again. But I'm scared that when I finally do again, I might either sabotage it for my own reasons or it might, fall again. Okay. I don't know. I'm in a mix of that. I don't know what I'm capable of. I know I can sabotage it because I have my ways, bro. Like, all of us do. Yeah. And I just know that, and I just get annoyed fast, and it just be like little stuff that probably shouldn't be bothering me that does, like questions. Yeah. Why you asking so many questions? What you eat? Was it fried?
But that's the pros and cons of relationship, bro.
Like, it just be like, yo, like, once I say, like, that I ate, I'll be cool with that. But women be wanting details.
But it's crazy sometimes, like, it might sound crazy, but sometimes you want somebody to ask them stupid ass questions, like.
I want to get there.
Because sometimes you much rather have somebody be with you than to be sitting there fucking lonely.
You know what it is, bro? I think sometimes I just don't be liking these people. Because you're willing to put up with more from people that you actually like and adore. Yeah. Like, if I adore a woman, then I probably ask all the questions you want, baby. Yeah. But then sometimes...
But you know what a lot of relationships lack?
What?
Friendship. And I think if you have that friendship you don't mind that person asking you the dumbass questions.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because person that you like never had a friendship with, y'all got right into it. Probably want to annoy the fuck out of you.
Yeah. Like I'm kind of going through that right now. But most recently I got my feelings hurt a couple months ago.
Really?
And
I just recently got my feelings hurt. Not recently, but
it was because of how it ended, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's more of a like, damn, like you just like a woman. I hate when a woman is spiced. I hate being spiced up. So like when people be telling me something, like, yeah, okay, yeah, like whatever. Because it's like at the end of the day, you could tell me 100 times how good of a person I am and how good I make you feel, and you still go out and treat me the same way as anybody else at the end. And it's like, damn. And like I told you what I've been through. I told you what I don't want to go through again. And you still do it. So like all that stuff with closure and all that, I don't care about that. Closure never, like I said, I never got closure from my relationship. I left and that was that. Like literally never had an actual full-blown conversation again. And it's been 4 years. And I'm okay with that. And I never want to have a conversation again. But like even like the situation I was just talking about, like even with that, it's like I have some pride still, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm never gonna reach out to the person. Yeah. As bad as I'd be like, damn, like why did it even end? You know what I'm saying? I just can't do it. Like, it's not in me. Yeah. And I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's just like, hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta move on sometimes, bro. But it's like you think like, damn, I finally found a chick that's like-minded like me. She might be perfect for me. And then it don't work out. So then it's like, what's the chances you find that again? Like, shorty don't celebrate holidays, check. You know what I'm saying? She not...
I'm crying. Because we know how them highs can get with these fucking females, bro.
Man, listen, man.
Oh, man.
I'm not into that.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you to the test, too, since you said it. Like, you say, people say a lot of things, but...
What?
I'm not into holidays, so, all right, you're not.
Yeah,
I'm going to put you to the test. Valentine's Day come up. I don't even say Happy Valentine's Day. And see how much you serious about this.
But you gonna hear about it, or you gonna see about it if she on social media, bro. Yeah.
So it'll be like, man, that's one of the biggest. I think that's one of the biggest things that play a part in men, not just black men, just men in general, mental health as women. And I'm not saying it in a bad way because you kind of can make or break us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of us got to do a better job of what we were saying, telling the truth, being upfront. I think that helps a lot. But also, you know, showing them, you know, both sides of you, not just the hard body, you know, rough and tough side all the time, because it's important to be affectionate to your woman. You learn that at some point in your life. Yeah. Women need affection, point blank, period. Yeah. So I'm good at. I've grown in that area too. Like again, PDA was like ew. Like, man, what? Now you know what I'm saying. I might give you a little smooch outside. You know what I'm saying.
You fucking with the public affection?
I give you a little smooch. Man.
Oh man.
Like I actually was at I knew I was grown when I was like went to like start going to certain events. Like I remember I was at what's the joint with the headphones, Silent Party.
Oh yeah.
Silent Party. I'm grooving with Shorty.
I never been with them Jones.
Oh bro, you gotta go with the Shorty, man. I know it sounds like, you know what I'm saying to the beach now, it was good, but I think it's a better experience when you got somebody to kick it with at that joint. You don't just be walking around freelancing. Can't nobody hear you, so what the fuck you talking about? So yeah, those were good experiences, but just stuff like that, man. I know I've grown a lot, man. And as far as my mental health goes, it has its ups and downs, but when it's up, it's up. You know what I'm saying? Like today, I had a long day as far as, like I told you, I was tired at work because it was boring. Yeah. But I'm upbeat right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm having a great conversation right now. That's not always easy to do. Yeah. When you know, going through physical things and all type of stuff. I was telling you about the pain I be going through. I don't really get too deep into it because people be like, he just saying that, but like, listen. No. That's some real pain, bro. Yeah. And that's only a portion of it, you know what I'm saying? That's only that portion of it. But yeah, like nigga in pain, man. I'm sorry if you catch me while I'm in pain and I'm a little nonchalant. I don't got much to say, but I can't. What can I do?
Yeah, bro, it's crazy because people don't understand how I'm just going through life like with this my recent situation, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like I said, bro, I'm cool. Like, I believe my mind with the heaven, bro. Like, I'm cool. Like, I don't know how to be all distraught when I know they went somewhere greater than fucking Earth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's definitely a better place.
Like, the question I was getting, they be like, I got this a few times. How you doing? I'm all right. You're not all right. Why are you trying to tell me that I'm not all right?
Don't do that.
If I'm not all right, I'm going to let you know I'm not all right. But trying to force me not to be all right because you not all right, that's crazy to me, bro. Like,
don't bring me down with your black ass.
Yeah, don't bring me the fuck down. Like, I'm not trying to be down. I'm not down. Like, I'm not down, bro. Like, I'm mad my mom not here because that's my dog. But like I said, she at where she at.
Yeah.
How could I be mad at that? Like,
so. Yeah. Like I said, bro, I commend you, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, that shit can't be easy, you know what I'm saying? So I commend you.
Yeah.
Even to be able to talk about it.
I'm all listen, I'm cool, bro.
Yeah. Like I've been, I struggle with talking about what I go through as far as, what I've been going through the last couple of years. Like, because I just feel like people never want to take what you're going through as serious as you.
Yeah.
So you might say something like, yeah, bro, I be in pain. Fucking pain. You like, ain't shit going on. Like, no, bro. Like, for me, my big ass to be talking about I'm in pain and really like be struggling through things like that nigga must be serious. Cause I ain't never really had no real issues before this. You know what I'm saying? I just was thugging it out. I had asthma. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who cares? Asthma is asthma. But other than that, bro, I ain't never go through nothing. A toothache. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, like for me to even be on it, it's like, damn, like, and I don't be trying to read through people that much or nothing like that. So sometimes I just keep quiet about stuff. Yeah. Like, if I'm, like, going through it, you won't know unless you ask. Like, even when we was in the group message and Black was like, yo, bro, you good? I don't remember what I said for him to ask me that. But,
I just think niggas is, like, genuinely care about you, bro. Like,
yeah, and I appreciate that.
You ain't even gotta, like, bro, I text you outside, you cool, bro? Like, you straight? Like, because you my fucking man. Like, who would I be not to check on somebody I genuinely fuck with? Like,
yeah, I agree with that. I'm the same way, man. So, I mean, anybody that does it, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can forget. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or just, let your own life. People have lives, so I don't be looking for it. You know what I'm saying? But when it happens, I'm like, damn, that's what's up, man. Nigga reached out, man. That's what's up. Yeah. Like I said, bro, you never know. Like, I might be having a bad day. And just the fact that somebody, like, just even hit me up, like, yo, bro, you good? Might make my day. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to say this to sound like I'm down or anything like that, because I'm not. But just know, like, if you listening, I have my days. So, when you catch me at a time where I'm not able to, be my full self, it's because I'm going through something. And I don't really know how to express it sometimes when I'm going through it, because, like I said, it's a pain thing. So it's like, I don't know how to do both. It's hard. But as far as, mental health outside of that, what else is important? What plays a big part in men's mental health? Money. Yeah. Like you were saying earlier, bro, when you ain't got your paper right.
Bro, when I ain't got no paper, bro, my mind
that's another That's another reason to get cussed out by me. Like, leave me alone, nigga. I'm broke today. Like, it don't feel good to not be able to go somewhere or do certain things because of, you might be in a financial spot that you're not used to being in. Especially if you're used to having it. And that'd be the whole thing. Like, we go through ups and downs. So, bro, you used to having it. And then you go through a little, rough spot. You're like, damn, man, that should not be feeling good.
Now, you want to talk about depression, bro?
That's the real depression.
That was the last, like, y'all know I was coming down this, when I moved to Atlanta. Yeah. I was coming down this joint. Live shows, all that shit. I ain't missed no live shows, none of that shit, bro. That's because I was super up. And then that whole situation when I got fired from FedEx, that shit was whooping my ass bad, bro. Like, but I still had to keep going. Like,
you don't have no choice.
The thing that keep me from being down too bad, it can't get no worse than this. It can only get better. That's how I keep.
Right.
That's how I keep my positive mindset. Like it gotta get better. It can't get no worse than this. It's niggas in situations way worse than me. I eat every day. I roof over my head. I can go outside. There's motherfuckers that can't do none of that shit. You go down K&A, you can go down 2 miles down this block. This motherfuckers leaning the fuck over, bro. Don't know where their next meal coming from.
And they sleeping on the floor or the ground.
Like, so how can I really can't complain too much.
Yeah. That's a good way to look at it. You know what I'm saying? How worse can it get?
Yeah.
And like everything happens for a reason, man. God gives us, certain battles to the strongest soldiers. That's a real thing.
Now I will say, bro, God got to lay up off me.
Gotta lay up off
I'm tired of being a tough soldier.
I'm with you. Last time I had like an open dialogue was I was like kind of snapping a little bit, like, damn, God, why me? I just, like I said, I know some of this stuff is self-inflicted, bro, because some stuff I shouldn't be doing, man. Like, some stuff I shouldn't be doing. That's all I'm gonna say. But, sometimes, you gotta dibble and dabble, man.
But God know your heart, though.
He do know my heart.
He know
all of our heart. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, but
like God ain't build you to be perfect. Like He know.
And I have great intentions with most things, but bro, I'm still a man. I got my weaknesses. You know what I'm saying?
You still human, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's 9 o'clock at night. You get that text. What I'm supposed to do?
Yeah.
Say no. Say no. No, not say no. But
yo, you religious?
I wouldn't. I don't know that question. I'm God fearing. I'm spiritual. Yeah. I believe in Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So that's a way to put it. Yes.
Yeah. I've been banned with my religion for like a couple years now.
Okay.
Like,
I understand.
Like, I do believe in God, but it's just like certain shit just don't make sense to me. Like crazy part. I was watching the fucking Bin Laden doc on Netflix. Great. That's a great doc, bro.
Ben Laden was putting Bill dance,
bro. But when I was watching that shit, bro, I was just like, and I try not to question God, but in my head, I'd be like, how could you let that happen? Like, not once, but twice. Remember, 2 planes hit, and then all them people in that joint.
I get that. Then you think about, Earth been around for a long time. Yeah. This world been around for a long.
And then the other thing, and I
just got flooded out for 40 days and 40 nights,
bro. And I'm trying not to get deep, but my thing is like, how can people witness all the miracles up until a certain point? I never seen a miracle in my life.
Like you talking like live action miracles?
Yeah. But if you read the Bible, that shit full of miracles. Back to back, Moses parted the Red Sea, and
I honestly, bro, just my thoughts. It's not even. I don't know if we will be able to handle that type of stuff in today's age. And then we got TV, we got superheroes and stuff like that. It kind of like took away from reality. So I do believe miracles were happening then. It's just that, as time passed, so many things have happened to down spiral, the goodness in God and, what he's done for people. And like I said, it was, either whatever book you read from, most of them have the same things in their Old Testament. So my thing has always been like, researching is good. So anytime you have a question, bro, look up in the sky and pray. And I'm not here to tell anybody who they should believe in. I just know what I believe in. But when you find, your truth and, who you want to follow and you go from there and, at the same time, keep an open mind. Yeah. But I always encourage people to, really seek out everything that they would like to know. So if you know anybody that's a part of a religion, ask questions. Yeah. Even, some Muslim brothers, some Christian brothers, ask them both questions. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way to really figure out where you at with it, long term. Yeah. And it's just not easy, you know what I'm saying? Especially like a lot of people are brought up some type of way and then they end up switching. It happens, you know what I'm saying? I get it. Some people come back. Yeah. So it's a lot. I done seen it all, bro. So, like, my life is a little different than the average guy. You know what I'm saying? Because I came up, my mom and them, like, they my mom was in the church, but she wasn't at the same time. When I say that, I mean like she had a lot of battles, you know, with the church, and a lot of times people let the place and the people deteriorate how they feel about the actual word and what it means and who God is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want people to always look at, you know, people that are in these places, because that's not the people who we should be serving or following. We follow God. Yeah. They are just messengers or people that you know, get information from. So, you know, that's one way to look at it, bro. Like I said, I've experienced a lot of things, spiritual warfare at a young age. Yeah. I don't talk about it, but that played on my mental health too. Like not being able to sleep for all these years. Yeah. I just started being able to sleep, bro. And I say I've been able to sleep at a reasonable time, like get 7 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep. That means a lot to me, because I mean, I always talk about how I had a strong case of sleep paralysis. And I don't know if that, you know, somewhat came from my upbringing, being around, you know, my mom and them. They, you know, had spiritual warfare battles and stuff like that. I don't want to get too deep, but, you know, like my mom is a praying woman. Yeah. So anything outside of that, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? As long as I've been alive, I've never seen my mom smoke or drink. So by the time I was born, I think my mom had me, she was 26. So by the time I was born, that was all gone. That is another story. But yeah, so I came up a certain way. So most people be like, well, you know, they would expect me to be a certain way, like a preacher or something like that by now. But no, I did go on my own path and, you know, learn life. I mean, but ultimately, that's where I want to go. So when I say like, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, God has been calling me, it's because I know I have a higher calling on my life outside of what I'm doing already. But it's up to me to give my life fully to Christ, God, Christ, and you know that's the only way I think I'll reach my full potential. So that's what my main battle is. Yeah, as a man. All right. Yeah, I get that. So you know, bro, like I love you, dog. I don't want to sit here and be like, bro, you should be Christian. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's going to be a decision that you come up with and make. So whatever you end up, you know, when it's time for you to make your decision, whatever you do, bro, I'm still going to love you the same. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really have religious talks with people like on the back and forth tip, because I know what that can start. Like shit get personal, you know what I'm saying? Like sports, you know what I'm saying? Two things that always get personal, sports and religion. Yeah. Like you can love a nigga to death, but he say the wrong thing about your favorite player, you ready to chop that nigga head off.
I mean, man. I am like, technically I am Christian, but I'm just not that religious as I used to be. I just question certain things, like, but at the
that is normal though.
Yeah, at the end of it all, though, I am a God friend, man. It just lately, I'm being transparent. Lately, I haven't been too dependent on God. I'm dependent on Yus, like
and things like that are supposed to happen in life, because like, you know, even death, you know what I'm saying? Some people might look at death and be like, well, God, how could you let this person die when yada yada? So, I mean, a lot of things happen in life, and, you know, if you're not sound in, no disrespect, if you're not sound in certain areas, meaning like you haven't been consistent in your teachings and your learnings and stuff like that, then it's going to be hard to like kind of navigate through certain things, because you're like, well, damn, you know, what do you look to get these answers if you haven't been, you know, studying or, you know, really praying and stuff like that. And, you know, like I said, it's not easy, because like I said, I dibble and dabble. I've done a lot in my life I shouldn't have done. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I did always have maybe one or two people in my life that believed in what I believed in, that I could go to get sound doctrine, or just, you know, even hold me accountable. And I'm talking about like older men, like my uncle. And then I had another, you know, rest in peace, Brother Mike. He was like really important to me up until he left this earth. So those two guys always been there for me in that area. And they also set an example. Like my uncle, he has issues. He, you know, went through a lot. I've seen him go through a lot. But when it comes to that, he about his word, you know what I'm saying? And I got to respect it. Nobody's perfect. And I don't follow no man all the way, because men make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're always going to run into dudes that, oh, man, he's spitting it. He talking that talk. But we all flawed. So it's all about the preaching, the word. It's not about the person, because, you know, we can't fall in love with the person. They're human. You know what I'm saying? So That's how I look at things, bro. Even when just not even with religion, just anything. Like Charleston White is a mother. Yeah. But sometimes that nigga say some shit that have you like,
be on
damn.
point. Like, yeah.
But as a person, like, shit, stay over there, brother. But sometimes he'll say some things that really have you thinking. So I mean, it's not always about the messenger. It's about the message. Yeah. So I'll encourage you to, as you move on in life, just do your best to really try to tap in and see what you and ask questions. You can ask me questions too. I don't know it all, but you'd be surprised. Yeah. But yeah, bro, man, just stay around positive. Stay around positive men. Yeah. As you get older, you need to be around more positive people, men especially. You know what I'm saying? Men of integrity, men that are doing things that you're not even doing, and people that have like a spiritual, relationship with God or just a prayer life. Yeah. Because you're gonna need them prayers. Yeah. So I stick around. You know what I'm saying? People, I might not talk to them all the time, but if I need a prayer, I might holler, you can pray for me. I did that recently. So you never know. And just like everything play into mental health because it's all up here. Yeah. But shit, bro. That's all I can tell you, man. As a person, since I met you, bro, you've been a good dude, man. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah. Like I said, we all go through ups and downs, man. I'm seeing you go through yours, and you on the up now. You getting there, and you're gonna be back on top again. There's nothing, man. Yeah. We ain't meant to be down here. You know what I'm saying? We meant to be up here. You got a lot of life to live too, bro. Yeah. That's how I'm looking at it. Like we 30, 31, whatever. We got a lot of life to live, man. So I don't really get down too long. You know what I'm saying? I might get down sometimes, but not for too long. Yeah. I'm just trying to keep my head above water. I want my mental health to be right because if my mental health is right, you can't tell me nothing. Like when I'm strong-minded and I'm in my zone, you really can't tell me nothing, man. Really can't tell me nothing. That's how it should be, brothers. We gotta stick together. We gotta stick together, dog. All that jealousy and envy, messing with niggas, girls, and all that stuff, man. Let's be thorough. Let's be righteous to the best of our abilities. Let's have some integrity, man. God damn. Like, I ain't the guy that want to go and mess with, your chick that, everybody chick that they already been with and all that stuff, bro. Just leave it alone, man. It don't be worth it. And you know how that shit go. Like, niggas will tell you, it's cool, but niggas don't be meaning that shit. I'm a nigga. And I've told plenty of niggas, like, yo, bro, go ahead. And then when it happened, you be salty. Like,
bro, I hate that shit, bro. Oh my God,
it's crazy.
I hate that shit, bro.
It's crazy, but it's true, bro. And I'm not saying like I was salty, but like I said, I would say this all the time. Once you tell somebody that they can deal with somebody that you dealt with in the past, you can't control how far them two people go. Yeah. So be prepared for what's to come next. Be careful with your answer. Yeah. If you really can't see yourself being okay with them, really mingling and being out there with it, just say no. And if that's your homie, you should respect it. Yeah. Even though if that's your homie, you probably shouldn't even. But anyway, that's another story.
Whole nother story, man.
Yeah, man. I love having these talks, man. Man, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. What is it something you want to just give to the people, you know what I'm saying, before we wrap it up?
Oh, man, just follow me, man, _Yus. Follow the Sandbox Network on all social media platforms. Like I said, I'm a big therapist pusher. Like I don't push on people, but I always definitely encourage it. Even if you think it's not gonna work, at least try it one time. Yeah. And the other thing about therapy too, bro, like you ain't gotta be like in no downstage. You can probably just go to therapy because you just need somebody to fucking talk to. Like so. Yeah. Other than that, bro, keep me in your prayers. Shout out to Mom Dukes, rest in peace, Mom Dukes. Yes. Appreciate all the family and friends. Oh man, Dove, great memorial service on Saturday, bro. Bro, that joint was a fucking party. You hear me? Like
I heard.
Mom Dukes went out the right way, bro.
I heard,
man. Yeah, but shout out to everybody sending me prayers. Everybody been calling and texting me. I really appreciate it. And motherfuckers kept asking me, was I eating? How the fuck you think Like, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it. But if you think I'm about to start myself,
hey man,
I might go a half day without eating, but a whole day without eating, no, that ain't never gonna happen. Like, I'm going bust a grub. Like, even if it's a bowl of cereal, like, I'm gonna put some in my stomach.
I feel you on that, bro.
Yeah.
I tried to start myself. That shit wasn't right. That shit wasn't right.
Hey, listen, but no, also real shit. I really appreciate everybody looking out for me and calling and texting me and all that.
Definitely, man. To all the listeners, all the fellas, man, listening, man. Keep your heads up, man. The world is yours, and everything in it. Anything is obtainable. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go get it, go get it. Don't let these women stress you out, man. Go talk to somebody. Once again, don't let these women stress you out. Your baby mom, your sister, your cousin, best friend. You know what I'm saying? And also, we like I said, I ain't no Captain Save a Hoe, but we got to do it better at some things too, man. So, fellas, let's wrap ourselves tight.
Not only that, you ain't gotta fuck everything in sight.
That too,
bro.
man.
Like,
that's not good for your health either,
bro. Some of my greatest friends, like I'm talking about my greatest friends, is females, bro.
Yeah.
Like
mine's too. Like I try to tell people, like me personally, I can't speak for everybody. Once I establish, like that's what we gonna be. That's what we gonna be.
Yeah.
And if you try something,
don't try me. Like
I'm gonna turn you down. But still, don't do nothing like that.
Outside of two females, the rest of like if you want to be friends, we can be friends. But please don't try me. Like, cause it's gonna go. Like
don't put me in a situation.
I'm still a man at the end of the day.
Yeah, you telling the truth.
I'm
man.
still a man at the end of the day.
I ain't gonna sit here and lie on this camera. I'm a man at the end of the day. So Captain Slayman might come out. Let me stop, man. We can get up out of here, bro. Appreciate you coming through, man. You already know, man. Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Happy men's mental health. I
think next June we gotta get pause. We gotta get a little deeper, like But I think I want to do it with like 4 other guys or something like that. Like
cool.
Probably like the round table type.
We do a part 2 type situation before the month's out.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try to get therapy. My therapist, I'm gonna try to get her on that June. So we can really talk about some shit. Like,
need that therapist. I need you. Well, hopefully y'all enjoy this. Let's just say this part 1. We're gonna keep it at that. Part 1. I was trying to get deep, but my emotions not running enough right now. So
even if you leave it on me, bro, like I'm cool with that. Like
I can, but just today. That's why I text you. I was like, I don't know if I can really dig in on the emotional tip today because I just was like blah all day. But we still did good. I think we did a good episode.
Yeah, bro. Well, listen, any question I am not there to answer any question. Any question you want to ask me, bro, I'm going to answer it.
So we let it simmer down. In a couple weeks, we run it back.
Yeah.
All right?
All right, we can do that.
Part 2 on the way.
All
right. Steppin with Unc Pie. I didn't messed up on name. Steppin with Unc Podcast.
This is nigga bedtime.
We out of here.